Beneath a vast, starlit expanse, young Yusuf, A.S., slumbers peacefully, unaware of the celestial vision about to unfold. In a dream, 11 stars descend from the heavens, their brilliance illuminating the night as they bow before him. The radiant sun and gentle moon follow, joining the stars in a celestial homage to the sleeping Yusuf, A.S. A divine energy crackles through the air, saturating the scene with an overwhelming sense of destiny. The celestial display culminates in a profound act of reverence. The stars, sun, and moon united in their devotion. Yusuf, A.S., awakens with a start, his eyes wide with a mixture of awe and confusion, the dream's vivid images lingering in his mind. Sunlight floods Yaqub's humble home, illuminating the innocence of youth as Yusuf recounts a dream. Yaqub listens intently, his gaze fixed on Yusuf, a flicker of concern crossing his face. Deep lines of worry begin to etch themselves around Yaqub's eyes as he anticipates the potential repercussions. Yaqub warns, "My son, do not relate your vision to your brothers, lest they devise a plot against you." The weight of his words hangs heavy in the sunlit room, casting a shadow over their peaceful dwelling. In the open field, Yusuf walks, flanked by his brothers, their camaraderie a deceptive facade. Their smiles mask a dark intent as they lead him towards a desolate well, their true malice hidden beneath a veneer of innocence. As they near the well, the brothers' envy boils over, and their faces twist with cruel intent. With sudden, brutal force, they seize Yusuf, their betrayal shattering the illusion of brotherhood. They hurl Yusuf into the well, leaving him to face the cold, dark abyss alone. Now he won't be able to lord over us with his dreams. Yusuf plummets into the waterless depths, his terror echoing in the silence as his brother's betrayal seals his fate. Under the relentless desert sun, a caravan inches across the golden dunes, laden with hope and heavy burdens. A shimmering mirage materializes in the distance, a well, promising respite and life, igniting a spark of renewed vigor in the weary travelers. Collapsing around the well, they find solace in its promise, unfurling ropes and lowering buckets, their hopes deepening with each splash of water. A collective gasp pierces the air as a figure stirs from the well's depths, disrupting the moment of serene relief with mounting suspense. Yusuf emerges, disoriented and coated in sand, a stark contrast to the life-giving water that surrounds him. The unforgiving desert stretches endlessly, its harshness juxtaposed against the traveler's fragile hope and the newfound mystery of Yusuf's emergence. The marketplace bursts with a symphony of bartering voices, a chaotic dance of commerce under the sun. Amidst the clamor, Yusuf stands withdrawn, his eyes wide with a haunting mix of fear and quiet resignation. 5 silver pieces. That's all I'm offering for this slave. Merchant 1 declares, his voice cutting through the noise. He's young and strong. I'll give you 7. Merchant 2 retorts, attempting to outbid his competitor. The Egyptian minister observes Yusuf, his expression hardening as he declares, "I'll take him for 10. The Egyptian minister strides confidently into his lavish residence, ushering Yusuf into a world of unimaginable opulence. Sunlight floods through the tall windows, casting a golden glow upon the luxurious furnishings, highlighting the stark contrast to Yusuf's former life. The minister commands his household staff with a wave, their respectful attention underscoring his power and authority. Yusuf's eyes dart around, absorbing the grandeur of his new surroundings, a flicker of hope igniting within him. The minister seals Yusuf's fate with a casual decree. "Take good care of this boy. Perhaps he will be of benefit to us, or we may adopt him as a son." In Zuleika's opulent chambers, soft light dances through the latticed windows, illuminating rich fabrics. Zuleika attempts to seduce Yusuf with a silken whisper. Yusuf's eyes dart around the room, seeking an escape from temptation. He clutches at the air, his silent plea rising to Allah. Determination hardens Yusuf's features as he turns sharply. Yusuf makes to flee, his face a canvas of inner conflict and unwavering resolve. Yusuf races desperately down the corridor, his every footstep echoing like a drumbeat of urgency. Zulayfa, fueled by desperation, relentlessly pursues him, her outstretched hand a symbol of her frantic resolve. The sound of tearing fabric shatters the tense silence as Zuleika's grip halts Yusuf's escape. The heavy wooden door swings inward, revealing the imposing wazir, his stern gaze sweeping over the scene. All eyes fixate on the torn shirt, a silent testament to the fierce struggle that has just unfolded. The witness steps forward, eyes sharp, and declares, "If his shirt is torn from the back, then she speaks the truth, and he is of the liars." In a lavish Egyptian hall, Zuleika gathers noble women around a long table laden with fruit. The noble women sit poised, knives glinting beside the vibrant fruit. Yusuf enters, his presence immediately captivating every woman in the room, lost in Yusuf's ethereal beauty. The women's hands move, cutting into their own flesh without a flinch. In a collective gasp of awe, the women declare, "This is not a man. This is none other than a noble angel." In the stark solitude of his prison cell, Yusuf, A.S., finds solace in prayer. Moonlight streams through the barred window, casting a celestial glow upon his face. He raises his hands in supplication, seeking divine solace. His voice echoes in the confined space. Ya Allah, Jail mujhe unke bulane se zyada pasand hai. His words resonate with unwavering faith. The silent cell becomes a sanctuary, filled with his earnest plea. In the stark prison courtyard, Yusuf, A.S., stands as a beacon of hope among hardened prisoners. The prisoners, captivated by Yusuf's, A.S., gentle words, reflect a newfound respect. Prisoner 1 expresses his admiration. "Yusuf, your honesty and knowledge are unlike anyone I have ever met." Prisoner 2 echoes the sentiment. "You always have the best advice and a positive attitude, even in this dark place." With a gentle smile, Yusuf, A.S., imparts his wisdom. "We must always strive to do good, no matter the circumstances." In the dimly lit prison cell, anticipation hangs heavy as two prisoners cautiously approach Yusuf. A.S., the baker, his face etched with worry, steps forward. The cupbearer, equally anxious, remains close behind. The baker asks, "Yusuf, we both had strange dreams last night. Can you interpret them for us?" Yusuf, A.S., responds calmly, "I will tell you the interpretation before your food arrives. One of you will be released and return to his former position, while the other will face a different fate." In the pharaoh's dream, 7 healthy cows graze peacefully in a lush meadow. The ground trembles as 7 gaunt cows emerge from a swirling mist, their eyes burning with hunger. The emaciated cows descend upon the healthy ones with unnatural speed. The gaunt cows devour the healthy ones with ferocity. The lush meadow is reduced to barren dust. The pharaoh wakes in a cold sweat, his eyes wide with terror. In the heart of the pharaoh's court, the pharaoh sits upon his throne, a shadow of unease darkening his face. A circle of advisors and wise men surrounds him, their expressions mirroring the pharaoh's concern. Yusuf, A.S., is led into the grand court, his presence a beacon of hope amidst the surrounding uncertainty. He approaches the pharaoh with measured respect, his gaze intent as the dream unfolds. Yusuf, A.S., speaks with clarity. 7 years of abundance will be followed by 7 years of severe famine. Sunlight fills the Egyptian treasury as Yusuf, A.S., oversees the meticulous organization of grain. His focused intensity palpable, he directs the storage of surplus grain, his every action precise and deliberate. Egyptians watch with growing hope, their initial skepticism replaced by blossoming trust in Yusuf's Article S foresight. A sense of trust permeates the treasury as the people witness Yusuf's unwavering dedication. The Egyptian market explodes with activity, a symphony of bartering voices and vibrant displays filling the air. Yusuf's brothers, weary from their travels, step into the chaos, their eyes darting in search of sustenance. Unseen, Yusuf observes from the shadows, his heart torn between longing and the weight of his secret. The brothers approach the grain distribution center, their haggard appearances a stark contrast to the market's opulence. In the grand hall of Yusuf's palace, Yusuf sits on his throne, his piercing gaze sweeping over his assembled brothers. Confusion and fear ripple through the brothers as Yusuf's sharp voice accuses them of espionage, their bewilderment deepening with each word. Yusuf demands the presence of Binyamin, a condition that amplifies their anxiety and tests their loyalty. As the situation escalates, Binyamin stands quietly beside Yusuf, caught in the complex web of loyalty and deception. In the opulent hall, Yusuf stands before his brothers, the air thick with unspoken tension. A heavy silence descends, broken only when Yusuf declares, "I am Yusuf. Allah has been gracious to us." The revelation strikes his brothers with the force of a physical blow, their faces contorting in disbelief and horror. Yusuf, his voice filled with compassion, offers, "There is no blame upon you today.